Now here's Heinrich. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
There's Henderson. And Gerald Henderson with the slam.
Boy, look at the speed behind Henderson's drive there. Blazing his way to a shot.
Offside Ibaka. It's stolen by Arthur. Pass to Taylor. And it's Taylor finishing it off.
Pounding it home is always a good feeling.
To the inside. Kicks it out to James. Crafty move. And finished off by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Here's Arthur. The rebound by the Spurs.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Arthur. Holiday with the 3. No good on that one. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Kirilenko. Back to LeBron. Here is Ibaka. It's stolen by Taylor. And here we go. Dang, heading to the hoop. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure. Capitalize off more forced miscues.
Here's Pondexter. Still scoreless. Just 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here.
And Paul is known as a dogged defender, somebody who gets right up in the face of whoever he's on.
To the middle. Here's Dang. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. James looking it over. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Here's Davis, taken away by Holiday. Paul with the ball. Now McGrady defending. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Back to Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
That is how you finish.
Davis looking for an opening. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. It's the last touch by Paul.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
That's to Livingston, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And, guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Stolen by Holiday. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Making it rain a little from outside.
Back to Davis. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Takes it inside. And Davis throws it down.
And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
Here's Livingston. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
A shot by McGrady, no good. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Arthur. Outside, Taylor. Shot clock at 6. There's a timeout from Lionel Hollins. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Get loud for your San Antonio dancers.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the dunk by Arthur.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
On the wing, James. 10 points for him. Oh, he's a high flyer!
Oh, look at that elevation and throw that. Oh! Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Here's Arthur. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Letting him have that from mid-range. The defense dodged the bullet there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That one misses for Heinrich.
What you love about Heinrich is that he knows his role, which is to help orchestrate the offense and stretch the floor with his shooting.
LeBron slashes inside.
I mean, what a cut. He just slices right in there for the basket.
Pass to Paul. And here is Taylor, guarded by Heinrich. Back to Paul. 5 to shoot. Henderson outside. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs trailed by 4. Stolen by Henderson. And here is Dang. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
4 on the shot clock. Shot by Taylor, no good. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Here's Paul. No good with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Heinrich. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
He plays mostly the 1, but he's 6'4", so that's a little tall for a point guard, and it helps Heinrich down low.
Pass to Taylor. Back to Dang. Now here's Taylor. Guarded by Heinrich. It's stolen by Heinrich. There's 39 seconds left now here in the second. James in the high post. 14 points for him.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Paul, right side. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Nice move.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Stolen away. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. It's the Grizzlies leading by just 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. San Antonio trailing here. Heinrich outside. Here's LeBron. Strong inside. What a move by James.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Out to the wing. Arthur. Off target from outside. Pass to Kirilenko. In the corner, it's James. For the lead. And the layup is up and in. LeBron's got 20 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
In the corner, it's Pondexter. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
There's a timeout from Lionel Hollins. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.